Hi, welcome. I'm Lisa. This is day 21, and the topic for today is called The Pause. And so the pause is actually twofold. And the first part is I want today for you to pause. I want this to be a rest day. We're halfway through. This is day 21. Congratulations. You're still here. That's awesome. And what I want you to do is have this be a new beginning and reaffirm your commitment. I would ask for you to find your commitment letter. And if you haven't written one yet, to write one today and to just read through it and make a brand new commitment. Oftentimes when we come this far, some of the work might seem intense, the mind starts to get lazy. It starts to think, I got this, I'm good. And I want today to be a place where you say, okay, I'm going to finish all 40 days no matter what. I'm watching myself like a hawk. I'm paying attention to the thoughts I'm thinking, the feelings I'm experiencing, the words that are coming out of my mouth. I'm acknowledging a presence and a power with me. I'm spending 30 minutes a day in quiet stillness with no distractions. And you can break that time up over the course of a day, but you're just making this a new practice, a brand new routine where you're really becoming conscious. You're finding your center, saying, okay, I'm going to connect now and just listen. And you're making time for these videos and to read the messages, and I thank you for that. And just think about some of the messages that we've done and just say, okay, yep, I've sort of fallen away on that one. Taking care of the Christ child, and not attacking yourself, fasting from everything on your false way of being card. I love the idea of just staying in bed a few extra minutes and just catching how your mind is planning for the day and just bringing yourself to the center, remembering I'm the light of the world, God is with me, and doing all of this before the covers come off and the feet hit the floor. And so today we're just starting new, giving ourselves a brand new beginning. And I love the idea of what I call the pause. And this was a practice that came to me several years ago. It's changed my life. And oftentimes people wonder, okay, I get it. I get how I can come to be at peace. And it all seems to work fine when you're alone. But then you go out and you're with other people and you get sucked right into the drama. People are saying things and you find yourself reacting and falling back into old ways of being. And so the pause is where you consciously and deliberately allow yourself to center when you're talking to someone else or when there's a situation that seems to be coming at you. So you're just taking this moment before you blurt something out of your mouth to remember who you are. Okay, I'm all light, I'm spirit, and that you're remembering who this person is that's coming to you no matter what they're saying. This is my brother whom I love. You're remembering the fence is gone. You're joined as one. You're remembering that you have a guide, that God is with you. You're remembering that there's nothing to fear. And that's the shift. That's the shift out of fear into love. And it only takes an instant. I call it the pause. And from that place, you are responding differently. You're not reacting anymore. You're responding now with love. And it's simple to do. And I got this great email this morning from this woman who's doing the 40 days and absolutely loves it. She's experiencing happiness and she's feeling at peace. And she was saying that she went to bed last night just feeling so happy. And she's feeling, oh my God, I get it. I understand what the vertical means and the holy instant. And she woke up this morning and she found out that there was $200 less in her paycheck. And now she's just suddenly in tremendous fear. And she wrote, where's the miracle in all of this? How am I going to feed 4 people for the next 2 weeks with $200 less? And I love that she posted that message because I can remember this point when I suddenly became fascinated with the idea that I could be happy 1 minute, just having the best day ever, and then something comes to me, the phone rings or I read a Facebook post or I get an unexpected bill, And suddenly I'm thrown into terror and depression and anger and attack. And there was this point when I was like, wow, how is that possible? How is it possible that I'm having the best day ever? I'm in an absolute feeling of peace. And 1 second later, I'm having the worst day ever. And this is where we're watching ourselves like a hawk. And you really do realize that the mind that's determined to stay in hell is a sneaky little beast, and it can be tamed, and you're taming it. And what I came to discover is nothing can disturb my peace. And I'm not trying to change anything anymore. Everything's just happening. Okay, I got a bill that I owe $1,000 that I didn't know about. Okay, this is just happening. And what I found out was that my feelings of anger never solved the problem. And I really saw that I could actually stay in a place of centeredness and peace. And what I said to this woman was, think about Jesus. Jesus fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. So feeding 4 people is nothing to God. So it's really a matter of trusting. We're moving into a new place, and this is where we are moving in the next 20 days is learning to trust and work with your guide and work with Christ. And so the first place is where you're not letting the ego be in charge anymore. The ego always speaks first and always speaks the loudest. And that's why the pause is very powerful, because now when things are coming at you, and they always are, it's just things are constantly just happening. And you see that you absolutely can stay centered in this place and see everything differently, and how quickly problems just disappear. And I was remembering years ago, I was a wedding cook, and there was this one wedding I worked. It was for about 60 people. We had maybe 8 servers there. And it was 3 courses. It was a salad course, soup course, and an entree. And we were serving the soup, and it was all chaotic in the kitchen. And, these people are paying a lot of money. This is, a day people plan for a very long time. And what they wanted was they wanted salad dressings, a very special salad dressing in these little silver cups. And we had them in the refrigerator, and we're getting the soup out. And one of the servers went and slammed the refrigerator door too hard, and the entire shelf that all 60 little salad dressings were all came crashing down and fell. And I remember just, it's already crazy in the kitchen, and I'm serving the soup, and I look over and I thought, okay, that just happened. And what the mind that wants to stay in conflict will do is find someone to blame and gets very angry. But I saw that me getting angry or blaming someone was not going to put those salad dressings back into those little cups. So you let go of the story now. You let go of why is this happening, and they shouldn't have done this, and this shouldn't be happening, because here's the thing, it is happening. Whatever's happening is happening. And that's how I live my life now. Just things happen. I say, okay, this is happening. And nothing disturbs me. And the mind becomes very focused then. So in that moment, we needed to deal with the situation. And we didn't have any more salad dressings. And we didn't have any more of those cups. And we worked it out. We ended up cleaning it all up. We did have enough to put just enough so that all 60 people had salad dressing on the side. And from that moment on, we always had extra salad dressings. But you begin to see that you really can just enjoy the ride. I'm telling you, you don't need anything to be different. And wanting things to be different is what suffering is. And that's judgment. An idea that something shouldn't be happening or that it's bad. Who calls it bad that salad dressings just crash to the floor? It's just part of the show. It doesn't matter. And you begin to see that you really can be at peace at all times. And this is the training for stepping forth into really just being a miracle worker and a blessing and a light in this world. And you're not a human being anymore who's all reactionary and angry and depressed and sad. And what you discover is that those states of mind, they just fall away. They'll just disappear. You can't even hardly remember that you used to be that way. And so I thank you for being here. I want you to rest today. And no reading. There's nothing to do. Just kind of reaffirm your commitment. That's all I'm asking. And I thank you for being here and for taking this journey with me. I love you.